What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Pork Chop here, and I'm coming at you with another entry of the June Vlog Challenge. June 12th? Is it 12th? What day is it? Is it June 12th? I don't know. I've lost track. I've completely lost track of time at this point. It is just getting to that awesome point in my life where I'm forgetting things all the time. Like my wife asked me this morning to cut up the watermelon, watermelon, and cantaloupe that we have in the kitchen. I forgot. I forgot to cut it up. So, guess what I have to do after I'm done with this? After I'm done with this, yeah, that's right. I'm gonna go cut it up. But anyway, yeah. So, wanted to show you guys the fridge. There's nothing in it, but there's the fridge. It's really freaking dark in here. Maybe if I just do this, I can have some light. So yeah, there's the fridge right there. It's nice, nice fridge. And of course the freezer, which feels immaculate, man. Oh, it feels so good. I'm gonna just dip my head in there all the time now. Happy National Corn on the Cob Day, by the way. It is National Corn on the Cob Day, which is a weird day to have in of itself. The dogs are freaking out. Y'all okay? Y'all good? Yeah, they're fine. And yeah, my Uncle Steve delivered that today. So, Steve, if you're watching, Bev, if you're watching, thank y'all so much for coming out and getting this put in for me. And also the pipe that stretched all the way down from here, all the way out. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's gone. No more pipe. It's gone. Yeah, Ami's always barking at the neighbors. So, Ami, shh. So, gonna set y'all down again. There we go. I'm gonna get the can of paint in the shot. Nothing really interesting happened today. Pretty much all day I just applied for jobs, and I actually got a couple calls, but I had to turn down all 3 jobs that they offered me. The first one was a job that I had applied for back in March and then decided I didn't want it, so I told them, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to respectfully decline, and then I accidentally applied for the same job last week. Total freak accident. Did not mean to apply for this job twice. And so they called and they're like, we show that you applied back in March. Are you sure that you don't want the job, or did you change your mind? I'm like, I'm sorry, I messed up. I wasn't supposed to do that. And they're like, oh, okay, just thanks. That's my terrible impression of a woman. Okay, thanks. But the second job was I applied for just everything under the sun. I'm just trying to get a job here, y'all. I'm just trying to find a freaking job here. So what I did is applied for this job that I didn't know anything about. It was called customer to customer representative. And it sounded interesting just by the title enough, so I applied for it. And the job title is they called me today, and then they told me what the job was. And the job pretty much is that I go to like local businesses and try to convince them to buy the chip reader for your credit card, debit card. They want me to go to businesses and persuade them to get the chip reader if they don't have it already, because apparently there's a new law that's going to be established that if companies like small town businesses don't have the chip reader by a certain date, then it's going to be illegal and they're going to get fined for it. So the job is just a kind of a, hey, if you don't do this, you're going to get in trouble, so you might as well do it. And that just sounded kind of sketchy to me. So I was like, yeah, I'm good. And then I turn right back around and I get an email from a different company for the same position with the card reader, with the chip reader. And it's a different company, so I don't know if they're like competitors in town, but I was like, no, I'm good. And then the third one was, what did I say the third one was? I can't even remember what the third one is. But then I got a little desperate, so I called the 2 companies. There are the 2 companies. One company that I've been on the line with for weeks now, probably the week that I quit at the previous job, I have been on the line for this job, and I was just waiting for the manager to call me back because he said that I was a very applicable candidate, and he liked what I did, and he liked my resume, and he liked my personality. So he's like, oh, I'll give you a call. But I haven't heard from him in almost a month. So I was just like, okay. So in the last 2 times I've tried to call the office that he works at, they tell me he's either on the other line or he stepped out of the building, and if they can take my name and my phone number and they'll get back to me. So apparently I've given my name and my phone number like 3 times, and I guess they're not going to hire me. So I was just like, whatever. And then the last one, I'm not going to drop names until it's official, but the last one is looking like I will have a job by hopefully this time next week. They told me, I gave them a call. They were the second one that I called. I gave them a call, and they told me that if they pick me, regardless, if they pick me, if they don't pick me, regardless, they're going to give me a call on Wednesday to tell me if I got the job or not. So I thought that was very awesome of them, because sorry, it's hot in here and it's just sticking to me. My dog just freaked me out. He just poked his head through the door. I thought that was awesome of them, because I feel like every company that you apply for should at least give you the courtesy to tell you, sorry, we went in another direction. You know, it's not just, sorry. That was ridiculous. Like, these companies, you know, like that they want people, they're desperate for people. You apply, and then they email you and they interview you and everything, and then you never hear back from them after your interview, you know. And that was just something that just has bugged me ever since I got my first job as a kid. It's, if you're a company and you go in a different route, or you pick somebody else, or the position was filled, or obviously if you have a better candidate, then give that person the courtesy, because there's people like me out there that are waiting literally by the phone to hear, like, get to hear your voice say, okay, you're hired, or you're not hired, or to read that email or read that text that says, okay, you got the job, here's orientation, you know, stuff like that, or you didn't get the job. I just feel like that needs to be a law. Like, I'm going to establish it's going to be the pork chop law, which people are going to be like, what the hell? Like, do I have to eat like a meat every day? Or, you know, if we're a company, do we have to eat meat? No, the pork chop law is now, if you are a company and you're looking to fill a position, any position, and you go with a different candidate, then you have to call the candidate you rejected to tell them, hey, we went another direction. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for applying, but we're just going to somebody else. That is something that I think is a courtesy, and it's something that should be established. This company that I hopefully am getting the job for does that. It's their protocol that if you get the job or not, that they call you and tell you, yeah, you've been picked, congratulations, you can start soon, or sorry, we went with somebody else, but thank you for applying, and we're going to keep your application on file. Which is great. And I think it went in a great direction, because I talked to this guy for 30 minutes during a phone interview, because I called him and I was like, hey, I know that you said that you and now both dogs are barking. I called him and said, hey, I know that you said you were going to set something up for tomorrow, but do you have a time for tomorrow so that I can get ready for like an interview or something like that? And he's like, actually, you know what, since I'm on the phone with you, you want to do your phone interview right now? I said, sure. So I just talked to him for 30 minutes, and he talked to me about policy, and I asked him how much it pays, which it pays pretty good. Asked him hours. They're pretty good hours. Ask him if there's benefits. There's definitely benefits. Paid time off? Yeah, you betcha. So I have to ask all these questions because I got burned by my previous employer. So I was like, I'm really hesitant when people say that it's 40 hours a week, full benefits, you know, X dollars per hour. Now I'm kind of like hesitant, like, are you sure it's 40 or is it 37 and a half like the last company? And I asked him that. I was like, is it really 40? And he said, Colin, it's 40, if not more, hours per week. Because he said there's some days, because my schedule is going to be 8 to 5, Tuesday through Saturday. So I get Sundays and Mondays off, which, thank God, I don't ever get to miss a Cowboy game ever. It's got me this far, so I'm excited about that. I've never missed a Cowboy game ever. The last job that I had to work Sundays, okay, so I lied. I have had to miss Cowboy games. The last job that I had to work Sundays, I was at I was at Papa John's. I used to work at Papa John's for like 2 months of my life, so I got to miss some games. Hey, what's up?
Hi.
You want to show me your new hair?
No.
What do you mean no? Well, just come here. Come here. I can do this. You can hold it up high. Don't have to worry about it. You don't step on nails. So my wife got her did today. What do y'all think? I think she looks freaking amazing. And Carissa, you did a great job. I know you're probably not watching, but you did a great job. So I think she did a good job. What do you think?
We cut off like, what, 11 inches?
God, you almost killed a Subway footlong.
Yeah.
You almost killed a Subway
Well, it was
footlong.
probably more like 12 or 13 on this side, and then 11 on this side.
Oh, there you go. Did you come in to see the fridge too, or what?
No, I just came out to say hi.
Oh.
And I love you.
I love you too. You have to taste like tortilla chips.
I was eating tortilla chips.
There's the fridge. There you go. The grand tour.
It's a fridge.
$5 tour.
Ooh.
Woo! Okay, so I'll set this back down. Oh, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so Papa John's was the last job that I worked where I had to miss the Cowboys. After that, I kind of made it a rule just to tell people that I don't work Sundays, and they just assume it's for religious purposes, which, I mean, it could be eventually at some point, but no, it's for my Dallas Cowboys, especially during the fall. It's for my boys, and also, I straight up told them, I said, thank you for not letting me work Sundays. And they're like, why? And I'm like, because my Cowboys need me. They'll be mad if I don't watch them. And the guy's like, I feel you. So it's a good, I have a good feeling. I'm very confident about this position, and I think it's going to be great. I almost forgot the name of the song, but I think I figured out the song. The song I added to the Spotify playlist, and I'm sweating bullets over here, is Smashing Pumpkins' new single, Sonara, I can't remember, but it's a good song. A lot of people are complaining, because I'm on a Smashing Pumpkins fan Facebook page. A lot of people are complaining that the song is dull and that the lyrics are lame. The thing that makes me happy is I think that's the current lineup of Smashing Pumpkins, which is pretty much the original lineup minus Darcy, which I think they got their guitarist to play the bass now. So it's just 4 guys, which is weird because within the last few years, like the Smashing Pumpkins have been getting guy bass players, and I'm just like, why are you getting guy? Smashing Pumpkins has always had 3 dudes and a chick playing bass. And actually, at one point, when I made my band in the game Rock Band, I always had a chick bass player. When I wasn't playing bass, I had a chick bass player and a chick guitarist or a chick drummer or a chick lead singer. I just feel like that was a great balance because especially I was in love with Ginger Pulley. Oh my God. She was in the Pumpkins for that long. She was in the music video for Glow, which I freaking love Glow. It's such an underrated Smashing Pumpkins tune, and it's something I wish that they would perform live. But she was there during Glow, and then they used to have the Scream Awards, and they actually performed Glow, and they were all dressed up in Halloween costumes. It was awesome. And she was dressed up like an angel, and just the way she plays the bass, and she does the background vocals, and the way she did her hair, and she was dressed up like an angel. I'm just like, I'm in love with you. I am in love with you. And then I went and Wikipedia'd her name, and obviously Ginger Pulley, and I'm like, Ginger Pulley, I love you so much. And then I come to find out that she's actually in the band Halo Friendlies, which is a punk band that actually did a song for the Freaky Friday, Jamie Lee Curtis, Lindsay Lohan Freaky Friday. It's called Me Versus the World, and I love that song, and I love the music video because, once again, she's hot. But she left the Smashing Pumpkins because she got pregnant, and she said that she might be back, but, I mean, of course, she hasn't been back. But, yeah, she's my favorite bass player, even though she was in the Smashing Pumpkins for that long. She was like the Mark St. John of the Smashing Pumpkins, which anybody that's a Kiss fan knows that Mark St. John was in Kiss for half an album because Bruce Kulick would do the lead guitarist, and Bruce Kulick eventually replaced him, and Mark St. John replaced Vinnie Vincent when Vinnie left, and he did the album Animalize. So there's a little Kiss trivia for you, little fun facts for you. And so I added that song, and so that's on there. And I finished The People versus O.J. Simpson, but I'm going to give y'all an analysis of that tomorrow. I kind of got on a soapbox here, so I'm over 15 minutes, so I'm just going to leave it at that. And I tried 2 of the new 4 snow cone slushes from Sonic. I tried the pickle juice and the tiger blood. The pickle juice isn't bad. It's kind of a sweet pickle juice taste, which I was gonna do a little review, but my buddy Chris they started serving them today, so I just went and grabbed one. And then Jess wanted food, so we went back and I got another one. I got the tiger's blood. So now all I have to do is get the blue Hawaiian and the Bahama Mama, and I can rank them which one I think is the best. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank y'all so much once again for dropping by. Thank y'all for the amazingly sweet and positive comments about my wife and I getting back safely and enjoying our trip. And dang, I'm glad that you enjoyed Solo. It's a good movie. And so yeah, everybody, y'all have a great day. Y'all have a great beginning to the new week. And I will see you guys tomorrow. And always remember, my little piglets, Colin Pork Chop loves y'all the most. So y'all take it easy, guys. And like I said, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.